Welcome back to Super Hostile Vexelvania. We're still looking great in our netherite, but the pants are going away soon. Luckily, we've got our backup Tide Guardian legs. They're purple, so it's going to look close enough, I guess. Our boots are already kind of purple, so they'll be fine. And the enchantment is also purple, so it's great. We could probably enchant this shield, couldn't we? Maybe we do that. Get something on it. So, the netherite leggings are definitely going away. Technically, we could make some netherite ingots. But we don't have netherite scrap. Or ancient debris. We can make ink bush seeds. We would need ink bush seeds to make ancient debris, to make netherite scrap, and then we need gold. So we need either inkbush seeds or netherwort jam, can be made with steel and blaze powder. So we look for the jam here. We only have 2, so that's not a lot. And inkbush seeds, we have 0. So overall, a thing that's not happening. This already has soul binding on it, so technically we can't enchant it again. We'd probably get some... We'd probably just get something on it that breaks the shield faster. So, whatever. Don't need it. Don't need it. We also never use the shield as a shield. It's just here for the +4 health and the armor stuff. So, that's okay. And the shield's only here because we have basically nothing to make a better weapon than this. And the reason we have nothing to make a better weapon is we don't have another mending book. Without mending, it's basically worthless. Alright, what do we got? We went down to the gladiator arena. So next is the necromancy lab. We also still need to figure out where the brown wool is. That's typically a joke wool, so it could be anywhere. It's not down there. Alright, necromancy lab. Sounds like a swell place to be. Got some interesting stuff down here. A bunch of skulls. We got some material delivery for the necromancy labs right over here. I'll take some of these. Wither skulls and skulls? Maybe summon a wither. There's only 2 of them though. Well, we can get some free bones, I guess. That's always fun. And some free lag. There might be a way to make wither skeleton skulls. Maybe go check that out. Also a few wither roses. Wither skeleton skull. We can get it from a quest, and we can use it for making things. But you can also just use like a regular skeleton skull for that, so probably would do that instead. So, here's a pile of bones. That's great. All the better to do some necromancy with, I suppose. They're trying to make a dragon over there. That's something. All sorts of guys down that way. That's interesting. Raw material storage. Yep. A symbol over here in the wall. This is a shortcut or something. It's a bunch of silver. A set of rare, epic, and mythic ranger silver armor. gives you the blessed effect. That might actually do something here. What with all the undead we're dealing with. That was a stash of blessed armor. Very cool. Well, that's a dragon skull is what that is. That's interesting. Not gonna summon a dragon on me, are we? I feel like we're getting to that point of the map where a dragon showing up is entirely possible. That's an interesting spot right there. I really need to make some kind of anti-fire system. Fire resistance. Astral diamonds, some scrolls. Cool. We got a Undertaker down there. Great. Another secret up there, it looks like. There's some spooky blocks. What are you? These are orc totems. Okay. Neat. So we're looking for a slightly different secret kind of thing over here. Oh, here comes these guys. Well, they don't have shields, so I'm fine. It's just a very slightly different look. We can't open this chest because there's bedrock above it. There's a cobalt shield in there. That's a bauble. That's really good. Okay. That actually is very nice. Cool shield. Can be used with the obsidian skull to make the obsidian shield, which gives partial resistance, partial fire resistance, and immunity to knockback when held or equipped in the bauble slot. Also functions as a regular shield. It's got partial fire resistance. And then the obsidian skull itself grants immunity to burning and 50% resistance to fire damage, but not lava. It goes in any bauble slot. I think we actually can make fire resistance potions now. We just need to do a really awkward unstacking of the water bottles. But it will work. There's a wool right there. We could go down below, too. That'd be interesting. Fight all the undead. This a way? This is a way. We got all kinds of guys down here. One of them has exploding. That's great. It's the Undertaker. Down a little bit further. He lit himself on fire. That's a strategy, I suppose. What do we got here on the ground? It's like another gold ore or something. What do you think? Are we gonna get any more of those guys? They have a bit of reach, don't they? What do you think? Can we jump on that tombstone? Another undying heart. Oh, this is Syntheticite. That's pretty cool. These unburied guys are very unburied. What can we do with a whole bunch of this? Legs are going down. What are we working with? Syntheticite. You can make a respawner statue. Flip-flop goo. And some synthesite blocks. Forge some synthesite to make various things like the forges we already have. Other sort of fancy blocks. These horrible drawers that destroy everything. Don't really need much of that. Doesn't look like there's anything else down here either. So, very good. Boots are still doing fine. Let's see what we got here. We got a lectern. Would you like to know more? We've got zombies in here with some kind of wand or something. Oh, we got nothing for that. That's acid. Here's a special fancy zombie. A zombie mage. Okay. Anything up in there? I don't want to fall in the acid. That'd be not great. Do I dare go up the acid? That seems like a terrible idea. Not gonna do that. If I was immune to acid, maybe. Oh, that's alright. Honestly, that could be worse. No, there's nothing up the acid. That's fine. Sad. Anything under the acid? If we need more of this, there is a absurd, massive stockpile of this back in intersection 2. But I don't think we're going to need any of it, so this is fine. Just a bunch of nothing. What do we got in these chests? Bones and rotten flesh. And a manuscript, and a scroll of identification, and some steel. There's still that thing we could get with a whole bunch of steel. If we can be bothered with that. Here's some bone mushroom spores. Cool. put some stuff in a pack. And you. And these. Pack. Stuff. So this way goes back down to these guys. Just gonna get rid of them. They seem to keep coming out of the ground though, so this might be a fairly futile effort. Oh god, it's parasites. Go parasites, go! Do your thing. Sure, it's gonna be great. Yeah, this keeps spawning from the graves. That's of no use. Let's just block that way off, so nothing can come from there. And head up towards where we saw that zombie mage come down. Because that's a bit interesting. Oh, this is a regular mage. What are this tripwires doing? Oh, we're all wobbly. We got nausea. Oh no. Got some books. Other tripwires gone. Weird. Alright, here is a whole bunch of stuff. Not you exploding. Where'd you go? You dead? Oh boy, I sure love nausea. It's really fun. And they're blocked. Hello, Undertaker. Goodbye, Undertaker. He's kind of a boss. Guarding the wool here. Sure is hungry work. Yeah, we got one of the things that those zombies were carrying. Ain't that something? Everything was over there? Yep. This was a Midnight Morn. Click, right click to summon an army of unburied. But it has durability. And it's going to quickly go down. So. Blue wool. That's doing fine. Here's a chest with a whole bunch of cool stuff. Wand of necromancy, heart containers, diamonds and astral diamonds, and magic crystals. Fun. Advance rapidly. It is an advanced wand, I suppose. Some gold coins, sea serpent scales, scrolls of grapple, levitation wand, regular lectern with nothing on it. Got some plants here. This could be something cool. There's an ink bush seed. There you go. Lustrous pearls and astral diamond shards. Very good. Scrolls and books. We're only gonna take the more specialty things, not the regular bookshelves. this has more pearls. And we got some bone stew. Gives resistance and absorption. Cool. More plants. Yeah, that's pretty much it for in here. Where's another scroll? Another scroll. We got a few books and stuff. Magma flower seed. A lot less necromancy over here than I expected. Got some bone buttons, sure. Alright. Overall, for this area, definitely an area that exists. Pretty simple, all things considered. Alright. Hi, Skeleton Warrior. How you doing? Hi, Iron. We're doing on quests. Fine. Nothing of interest. Alright. Spider. Well, let us go and pick that up at least. Head back to Stardew. Or we're gonna get a blight. Spider come say hello. You're so quick. Got a lot of stuff in our inventory. It's really feeling like brown is going to be back, because this is the way to red and black. That's like the end game area. I have to do some looking around. But first, XP block down. Just get the couple of XP it's going to take to do stuff. Pick that back up. And back to the start. Put that back here. We're just go straight put the blue wool on. The monument here. I felt like one of the easier areas, somehow. Okay, brown is between blue and green. So, looks like we might be doing some searching. Let's dump everything in here. We need more cobblestone again. Top that off. Got this pack that has stuff in it. Now it doesn't. Yeah, we got the achievement or pop-up or whatever for finding the wither skeleton skull, so don't think we have any more of those. We can check though. Yeah, only got 2 and a handle and some poles. Alright. This cobalt shield though, I want to make this all the way to what it needs to be. So we need an obsidian skull. For that we need fire resistance potions. For that we need regular water bottles. Blaze powder. Probably some blaze rods. Nah, they're warts. They work for any 3 minutes, 5 seconds, 8 minutes, yep. And then a skeleton skull. Regular one, of course. So we already have power in the brewing stand here. And we can put the non-messed up water bottles in there perfectly fine. So that's good. Yeah. Slime ball. Get magma cream. And here we go. So yeah, brewing does work. Very good. Also need obsidian. Put the magma cream in here, and then we can go get some obsidian. Ah, obsidian. There we go. We need to decide which bauble we want to take off. Probably the horseshoe. We can try re-rolling the Bazor to be slightly better. Fire resistance potions. Again, stacking. Not quite right. And we need another blaze powder. We can do that. Trying to drink the potions here, though. 1 obsidian skull. An anvil. Costs 10 levels to make the obsidian shield here. There we go. And it's rare quality, so that's nice. Put that in here. It's got the same max health, but this has other stuff here too. Since it's a shield. Maybe that doesn't work when it's in that slot. Or I guess we could put the shield here. That's just a shield. We can keep the horseshoe. When held or equipped. Alright, we're holding it. Can repair an anvil with obsidian. Hopefully we just don't take any damage on it. And that'll be fine. Yeah, that's more health actually. And we get to keep the horseshoe. Perfect. It's not perfect fire resistance, unfortunately. I think we still don't... What's next is the Ankh Charm. What do we need for that? We need the Ankh Charm. That's made out of all these things, which we don't have. So that's okay. That'd be nice. Still only partial fire resistance, though. Then we need the Dragon's Eye for full fire resistance. But that requires glowing gems. That requires diamond blocks and glowing ingots and, yeah. Stuff that's not happening. Hey, we now have a purple shield to go with all of our other purple things. Great. Well, let's head back out. 1 level. Your way. Is that all my packs? Yeah, small pack and a large pack here, that's fine. Never mind. Packy. Maybe even pack because of all the E's there. Either way. Since brown is between green and blue, and green's over here, blue's over here. I'm really not a huge fan of trying to look around down here, since it is the void. I'm really not seeing anywhere there's actually anything that way. So head back through the banquet hall. If there's any offshoots or anything. This is the arena. There's some stuff in there. There's a higher level up above. we're just gonna climb up. We're gonna climb up this way. Oh, here we are. This is part of the marbling gallery. I guess that was kind of trolly. Oh, it's just a book. Ah! Woe to you. Woe to me indeed with all this squeaking. Hate that for me. Alright, what's in this book then? Woe to You by K.H. Thou hast run amok amongst the halls of my children for nothing more than the pleasure of it all. Behold, my children are merciful now, seek to distance from the path of blood and conquest. But I have not, I am, the old ways, and I see you. Would you come if you seek this foolish scrap of cloth to satisfy yourself? Seek me under the throne, I shall test you. K.H. Uh-huh, okay. It's definitely the brown wool here. Under the throne. Where would that be? Probably at the end of the map, I assume. Yeah. We just need to go around this corner. We just saw that all the way back when we were coming down this way. That's hilarious. Okay, this is back out in the Quad Slayer span. This is the Marbling Gallery. Under the throne. Which throne would that be? And who is KH? And what's up here? Something we've already seen, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. Another levitation wand. Oh boy. Cool, cool. Under the throne. Okay. So now at least we have a hint about what we need to be doing here. Oh, there's something. Boop. Boop. Oh wow, look at these. Hate that for us. Undead swines. Let's attack the feet, shall we? Any more? Any more undead pigs in here? This is a weird spot. Our containers. Oh boy. Plague Tide. Yikes. Okay. Nothing else in here, it doesn't look like. Under the throne. I feel like it's going to be the throne at the end area. Most likely. There's two paths in here. This one just leads back to this room. Okay. Yeah, this definitely has a slightly more trolley kind of deal with all the weird meats. This is intersection 2. It's this way. Okay, okay. And past this, back down. Under the throne. I mean, we have fall damage negation. We don't need to really worry about that. So that was an area. That's done. There's kind of sort of a throne over here. Let's see if this says anything about, like, throne room. Temple of Bud, throne. Yep. So the brown wool is going to be the last wool, I suppose. That's a different way for things to go. So let's go to the Temple of Blood. Great. Sounds like a fun time. What do we have here? Only nobles of House Vania and those with the Dark Blessing are permitted to enter the temple or the throne. Well, if you stop me... Oh wow, what's this? Bad. Bad is what this is. Oh. I'm really concerned about there being an actual way this goes wrong for us. So I'm gonna get the recall potion out. That's the void. That's the void. Doesn't look like there's any barrier blocks here or anything. We still haven't figured out the whole flying up the thing at the beginning, so I'm just gonna do this. It's probably fine. Shield. Alright. I mean, we survived for now. Don't know if we can really say much else than that. What do we got over here? Big, concerning room. It's all fancy. It's like almost like a arena of some sorts. Doesn't look like there's actually a way up to this middle level here. There's a horrible cube. I mean, it's very fancy. It's not actually horrible. Let's do it like we always do. I'm gonna press this button and immediately leave. Whoop. Attempt to activate the teleporter to warp to the throne of Vexelvania. Horrible realization dawns upon you. You are not a vampire. Sadly, this realization is too late to save you from your fate. The magic here is set to work for only vampires, and you are struck with horrific pain as you feel your very soul damaged by the rebounding magic. What hardiness you had built up in your adventure has fled from you. What a horrible night to have a curse. Did that eat all of our extra hearts? Yeah, our max heart is now 5. So this teleports to the throne. Press the button again. Doesn't do anything extra. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess we're going to get a lot of use out of all those extra heart containers that we got. Immediately heading back for that. I'm just going to make a walkway. Don't feel like having to grapple across this every time. I'll keep the grapple available, though, in case we fall off of this. We should probably go check to see if there's not another thing that's going to tell us that we need to be a vampire. Take all our heart containers. Up. Wasn't even marked. I guess there was a warning, kinda, sorta, about this. In the form of only members of House Davian and such can come in here. Close you off. And what's back here? Concerning spirally tunnel. Berry juice pumping station. I mean, literally, or we talking blood? Ice Wraith. The Ice Wraith has fire attacks, apparently. Or there's an invisible mage here. Got some fire attacks. That makes slightly more sense. But I sure love being permanently on fire. It's really fun. Alright, Ice Wraith, get out of here. This actually is a magical juice station. It's got water wheels, it's got farm things. It's got apiaries. Wow. Juice white paper. Sort of the commercialization of excess berry juice. Offset costs for cultural practices in the new Temple of Blood. Background. Following the directives of the ruling council of the Citadel, a new area was constructed called the Temple of Blood. Under guidelines set forth by the Grand Overlord of all monstrous creatures, a literal fountain of blood would not be considered family-friendly, and all monster lairs and dungeons must not exceed a certain threshold of palatability to outside observers. While we do not fully understand these guidelines, we comply. Therefore, the ruling council has decided to construct a fountain and pool of berry juice, so of a similar visual appearance, while also satisfying the requirements of the Grand Overlord. Furthermore, that much actual blood would be impractical. The construction of this facility has, however, put great strains on the coffers of the Citadel, and this will be in debt for about a decade. Therefore, commercialization of the Temple of Blood is desired. Our commission recommends the following. The establishment of vampire berry flavored drink to be sold throughout the world. That's all the drinks we've been finding throughout the map. This will result in direct profit from sales, as well as bringing tourism to the Citadel and build a brand around Vexelvania. To ensure a successful launch of our brand of juice, we propose aggressive market testing on focus groups. The old dungeons could be repurposed to house taste testers while giving them a fun prisoner in a vampire castle roleplay vacation. We also perform market research during these trials on the suitability of the Citadel for tourism. What areas would be suitable attractions? I suggest keeping this a secret from the lower-ranking troops to prevent industrial espionage. We do not want a competing vampire clan to beat us to market with a similar product. While our troops are loyal, the safest option is to keep our market research a secret for now. End of report. That raises some questions. We've been going through here, killing everyone. Are we the baddies? Was everybody just having... I mean, some people were possibly just on vacation in a fun Vampire Citadel kind of deal. Oh, there's a netherite axe. That's fancy. You know those parts where we... I mean, they're just trying to stop us from stealing their market research. They can't let another vampire clan get the jump on their juice adventure. Ow. If y'all could stop casting fire constantly, that'd be something. Stuff back in here. Another snack. I guess they just will not stop doing fire. I think we're resistant to burning though, so things could be worse. Very impressive, though. Giant streams of fire. And you. Very good. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? It's not a control block. We've got pumps. We got the frogs going crazy. That's just the access block. Warehouse interface. Warehouse control block. Warehouse control. True facing west. I feel like this got messed up somehow. I want to tear the whole thing down. We got chests over here. We got all this happening. What do we have over here? There's a control lock on that. I don't know. This is the whole thing over here, is what this is. It's a whole thing. Oh, here it is. Honeycomb times 3,000. Wild berries times 21,000. Perfect. Very cool. Then over here we've got all the full barrels you could ever dream of. Some empty barrels. Yeah. Cool. Weird. Cool. Legs are almost dead. If we wanted more drinks, there's thousands and thousands of them in here. Then that might be pumping itself up to the fountain of blood. So they're not telling any of their workers that this place is a tourist attraction. Just gonna run through this room. La 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 la. It's very fancy. Got a damp here. And there goes the legs. And almost the boots. Not great. Yeah, wasn't gonna save those anyway, so this is fine. Oh no. Alright, this is actually not where I want to be. Yeah, we lost the legs. Don't need them anyway, that's fine. I do want to look into here a little bit. Make sure we're not still missing the thing that we need. Got more enemies in the fountain. Let's take a peek. shall we? Oh yeah, that's a blood fountain right there. All sorts of people coming over to say hi. And we can get rid of them. Slowly. Slowly. My goodness, the health. Guess this one has weakness, so that's not helping. We really don't want any of these ones with ghastly to come over here and blow up the quartz. We're gonna stop that from happening. There they go, blowing up all my stuff. And now they can get down here. Alright. Yeah, come down in the hole. It's a great place to be. Hi. And now we're up here. Having fun on fire? That's pretty fun. And the octopus ones are just shooting off their regular octopus attacks. Oh, we got a blight. Cecilia. And we're also starving. So how you guys liking the blood fountain? Whoop. Whoop again. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. A lot of them in here. Okay. We got hunger from something. I think we have a mage over here too. That's not exactly too surprising. My boots over here. frozen. Ow. Actually took some damage there. Alright. That's some things. I'd feel better if we had the hearts and the boots back. So we're gonna head out. Very slowly. For some reason. Don't press that button until we're a vampire or something. Walk along the razor's edge here. And back down to intersection 4. Gas leak continues to be the problem. I would make a grave for the netherite pants, but there's nothing left to bury. And they were replaced anyways. What's Tide Guardian leggings? They have a decent amount of durability. That should be okay. Right, let's very quickly get everything repaired that needs repaired. Amethyst. Be like, that's a cobblestone block. Like 12 levels or something. Up. 7. It's fine. Repaired. Now we need all the heart containers that we can muster. Heart. Containers. And bits. Heart containers. 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 Now we can see exactly how many total heart containers you can use. We got 47 here. A lot. It's a lot. 29? Sure. Very good. And let's get out any tokens and loot boxes we have. Might as well. Not too many. Not you. And loot boxes, we got these. And magic books, we got some. We already had some in Zombie and Wither. These ones are new. Investigation scrolls. New. Grapple. New. Skeleton. Life Drain. Ray Skeleton Mage. Mend. Life Mending. Nope. Just throw these wherever. Doesn't matter. And our new 4 books. We find Wither Skull, Mind Control, Withering Totem, and Summon Wither Skeleton. Yay. Drop. And we finish this repeatable quest. Good. Turn in. Turn in. Turn in. Enchanted book, astral diamond, some copper, some sea serpent scales, a steel tower shield, things, 1 piece of lapis, great. There's a crystallized experience. iron blocks. If I could be bothered taking out all 130 levels here, that'd be something, I guess. And from this we get another iron block, silver block, a teddy bear. If held when sleeping, provides a buff. Removes fear and insomnia if Lycanites is installed. And a tome of scrapping. Some lapis. Ring of free action. Grants immunity to slowness and levitation. And you can move through cobwebs. Amulet of power. Sea lantern. Alright. Pearl block. Some cool stuff in there. That ring can be combined with something else. The Shulker Heart. No, that is the combined version. There's the Ring of Overclocking, and the Shulker Heart becomes the Ring of Free Action. And then that's part of the Ankh Charm. We still need... Well, we got one piece of the charm now, so that's something, I guess. Alright. So we recovered from losing half of our health. So that's good. We got a new shield. New pants. They look less impressive than the netherite did, but they're actually very good. So that's fine. So we'll continue heading to the Fountain of Blood. And figure out how to technically become a vampire to go to the other area. And there's also still that levitating thing out that way. Yeah. Next time. Goodbye.